What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Hope all you're having a great day today. Getting into this episode of GH. Why is Natalia still up here? Why? Her and Sonny scenes were so unnecessary today. Like it wasn't needed, in my opinion. In my honest opinion, it was a throwaway scene. Like there was nothing going on with that. Like, do we really care that Natalia's children don't want anything to do with her? Why would we care? Why? Why would we care? I'm just saying. There's nothing there. Like her perjuring herself for Christina and then talking about, oh, that's the least I can do, you know. Yeah, because you trying to gain favor, more favor with Sonny. That's all it is. Like, come on. It's obvious that that's where they trying to go. Her and Sonny. And if that's where they're going, I don't know why they're trying to slow burn it. You might as well just get them together and call it a damn day. And my thing about it is too, isn't Evan Hofer who plays Dex, isn't Dex on contract? See, that's my thing. If Dex is on contract and Natalia is a recurring character, why they got her in scenes with Sonny doing all this, that, and the third, but you got Dex acting like a damn day player if he's on contract still? Because I'm not too sure if he still is. I know at one point they did sign him to a contract, but I don't know if he's still there. But he's basically turned into a damn day player, but you got Natalia all up in scenes. Like, I don't understand that. Like, what is the purpose for her? Like, without Blaze, she's purposeless. Like, she has no purpose at all. Um, just none, you know. And it's so funny how Sonny's sitting there talking about the way Rick came at Christina, used Christina was the same way Jagger did. As soon as he said that, so my thought process was, so you gonna kill Rick like you did Jagger? That was my thought process on that. I'm like, so what we doing? Um. Anyway, moving on from that. Speaking of Rick and Molly, um, those were some damn good scenes between Rick and Molly. They really were. And what annoyed me a little bit was I was looking at Molly with the side eye, like I know damn well you are not sitting here trying to blame Rick for you and TJ splitting up. Because let's be for real, that relationship was fractured long before Rick came back to town. They been having issues, so don't try to put that off on him. Um, I can understand why she don't like Rick's tactics and stuff, but I mean you got to be honest. The same way Sonny is sitting here trying to tell Christina to embrace the revenge side of her, because it sounds to me like Sonny wants Christina to embrace that she's a lot like Sonny in many ways. I think that's what he want her to do. So my thing is, why don't Molly embrace the fact that she's a lot like Rick? Because she is. And in some ways, I notice a lot of characteristics that remind me of her daddy. You know what I'm saying? There's not really nothing wrong with that per se. It's just you have to decide what type of person you want to be. Like, you want to be cold and calculating like your daddy, by all means. I mean, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? But I could also understand if she want to go a different route. But I think she's having trouble with that too. I think not only with the whole TJ situation, I think she's struggling with that, with the type of person she is. Because even TJ felt like she was cold and you know, just unfeeling and stuff. And that's exactly how her father is on a lot of occasion. He's cold and unfeeling. Look how he act towards some people. I feel like he's different towards the people that he care about, but the people that he really don't give two shits about, oh, he could be very calculating, very cold. Even sometimes with the people that he do care about, he could be a little bit calculating. Not cold, but he could be calculating. You know, he could use that, you know, the relationship he has with people to his advantage if it suits his needs. And I could see Molly doing the same thing. I mean, you can't run from who you are. You know, at some point, you're going to have to embrace it. But it's up to her to embrace it or not. But you might have to. If you keep running from it, it's going to keep chasing your ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Um, I can understand why she need her space right now. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Because her and TJ, like, they've been together for a long ass time. Like, what, they've been together for like 12 years or something like that? They've been together a long damn time. So I understand, like, the destruction of her relationship with TJ feels like a death. It feels like another death to her. You know, this is the death of a relationship. I can see why she's sitting there basically in mourning. I feel like she grieving over this relationship, the end of her relationship, more than she is her child. Honest to God, that's how I feel. Not to say she not grieving the loss of a child, but still. It feels like she grieving a little bit more for this. But yeah, her and TJ was together a long time. But if they want different things in life, I say it's time to cut the cord in the relationship for good, you know? Because as far as the whole kid thing, if she's not willing to change her mind on that and be, be sure and be serious about it, I just feel like with kids, you just can't compromise. Like, if that's really how she feel, like, oh, I don't never see myself with kids, then that needs to be done for good then, because I don't see how they could ever get past that. Like, what more conversation would they need to have other than, if they see each other in town, just to be cordial? Because relationship wise, it ain't gonna work. You can't compromise on whether you want kids or not. Like, that's not something you could just compromise with somebody. You gonna end up resenting that person. But I hope at some point she do, give Rick a chance and stuff like that, instead of pushing him away. I hope so. That's her pappy. Moving on from that. You know what? I could kind of see why Dante being a little icy, because I noticed some people were saying Dante seemed like he a little icy with Lulu. I kind of see why. I mean, even the way Dante was looking at Maxie when he went to go see Maxie, he looked like a man that's just broken. Even Lulu noticed that about him. Like, he looked like he just down, like he just grieving something. So I'm glad that Lucky told her a lot of what's been going on, even though I know it was hard for Lulu to hear, especially about Luke. I could see why she was in denial about Luke, because Luke done cheated death so many damn times. I really don't believe he really did. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Because to kill him off like that, with no real, like, send-off, no flashbacks, no nothing, I don't believe they really killing him off. Even, because Luke, no, I don't see them killing him off like that. Just no flashback, no fanfare, just nothing. Like, Luke, I would consider to be like he was one of those larger than life characters. You're not just gonna send him off like that. You know what I'm saying? There's just no way. So I don't believe he really did. But I can see why Lulu was in denial about that. I can see why. Then hearing about Sam being gone and stuff, that's a low blow. And then to find out Dante was in a serious relationship with her, and that's when she realized, like, that's why he looked the way he looked. I'm like, yes, ma'am. That man, he found him a new love. Found him a new boo, and they were serious. Then finding out Nicholas' ass is in prison, like, it's just a lot she got to adjust to. It's a lot. It's a lot to handle. I'm so over Lucky ass, because when he was talking about how he couldn't go to Luke's memorial and stuff like that, oh, I couldn't sit through that. Sir, I am tired of him. Sir, I'm tired of your ass. Because it just seemed like he runs from everything. Like, he don't ever want to go nowhere. Like, he run from everything. Oh, I didn't want to go to the memorial. Of course you didn't want to go to the memorial, Lucky. Of course you didn't. Hell, you barely want to come home. Over his ass. I ain't gonna lie to you, like, Lulu just walking around and hitchhiking and all that. I'm like, I had to suspend disbelief, because come on now, we all know damn well Lulu being in a coma for 4 years, just had a liver transplant. Ain't no way in hell she gonna be hitchhiking nowhere. Not in real life. Ain't no way. Please, you'll be in that bed for another few months recovering. Shit, you would have to learn how to walk all over again. It's a lot she would have to learn how to do all over again. Ain't no way in the hell. Her muscles would have been totally useless. Ain't no way. But in these shows, you got to kind of suspend disbelief. But yeah, the way Dante was looking at Maxie and stuff, I swear that like a broken man. I could see why he a little. I wouldn't say he cold towards Lulu, but I could see why he feel the way he feel. You know what I mean? Like, he trying not to. I don't know. I think he's just a man that has emotions all over the place right now. His fiance is gone. He's raising his son now by himself. Well, he was, but Lulu back. And that's another thing. His ex-wife is back. He's living at the mansion now, with, other kids and the kids' fathers and, what I'm saying, a bunch of other folk. It's a new normal for him. Like, this is a lot of change for Dante that he been going through. Like, it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? I think his emotions are just all over the place. I think he's feeling a wave of emotion. Pain, anger, just sadness. Like he's just feeling, I think, a lot of things. So I could see why he's being a little emotionalist with Lulu. I could see why, you know, and I'm glad Lulu see it, and now she understands why, But I agree with Maxie too. I feel like Dante, shouldn't hide his feelings from Lulu about how he feel. You know what I'm saying? About her being back, about Sam being gone. He shouldn't hide that. He should, just be honest. Be honest with her. Be honest with yourself. I could definitely see Lulu and Dante getting back together down the road. I could see that happening. With some time, of course. I don't know why Maxie just don't tell that man Lulu was still in love with him. Like she keep having flashbacks of Lulu telling her like, "Oh, I'm still in love with Dante." Man, just tell him the damn truth. Unless that's just not a secret she feel like she should be telling. I can understand that because maybe Lulu should be opening up her mouth and saying it. So anyway, moving on from that. It's about damn time Laura done stood her ass up against Cyrus. It's about time. Because my whole thing is with Turning was there would just be lawsuits all over that place. I would own them doctors by the end of the day if I was Laura. Because Cyrus went up in that place misrepresenting himself, trying to act like, oh, I got authority over her care. First of all, wouldn't the doctors know who's in charge of Lulu's care based off the paperwork? Because I'm pretty sure there was a power of attorney paperwork in her medical records and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure there was. Like, come on now. You mean to tell me they don't got a copy of that stuff? Why would they just take Cyrus's word that he has power over Lulu's medical decisions? Why would they just take his word at face value like that? And where the hell has Laura been that she ain't been answering the phone? So you mean to tell me this man has secretly been visiting her all this time, making decisions about her care, and Laura hasn't known none of this? Like, them people at Turner Woods ain't never tried to call her. She don't answer their calls or nothing. Like, nothing. How that happened? I'm confused. But I'm glad she doing something about it now. Got a restraining order against his little raggedy ass. Thank God. It's about time. She should have been got it. Like, what the hell took her so long? Like, Laura, get your shit together. I love you, but get it together now. Get it together. Because I don't trust Cyrus' little evil ass. Especially that look on his face. A little smug bastard. I don't trust him. Because he up to something. Like, you trying to do something. Like, what is you doing? Anna is definitely pissing me off. Like, Anna is... Ugh, I can't stand her now. I can't. Like, that I love me some Anna, but damn. Like, as soon as she heard Lulu was back and all that type of stuff, here she go. Getting on the phone calling Jason. Oh, I need you to find Valentine. We need to find him. That's not a Jason problem. That's a you problem, boo. You let him go. That's your problem. I'm tired of them running to Jason every 5 seconds with these damn missions. Like, this ain't Grand Theft Auto. The hell wrong with you? This is not online mode on GTA. Like, y'all need to stop calling that man with all these missions. Like, no. If Anna want to find Valentine and Charlotte, you need to go do it your damn self. You're the one that let him go. And I feel like her wanting to find Valentine, I feel like it got less to do with Charlotte and more to do with her and Valentine. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? Like, come on. I can't wait for Lulu to find out that Anna shot Charlotte. That's going to be some shit. And I noticed, because I can't recall, but I don't believe Lulu even asked about Charlotte so far. I don't think she has. Which is surprising to me. Because she just been talking about Rocco this whole time. Like, you forgot you got a second child. I'm just saying. Did they wipe that from your memory bank? But yeah, Anna need to leave Jason the hell alone. Like, that man's son just lost his mama. Let him be a parent. You know what I'm saying? Like, let him parent his child and go about your business. Go figure your own mess out. Stop calling him. So speaking of Jason, I ain't surprised that Jason not telling Carly about Willow and Drew, because let's be honest, one, that's not his business to tell, but two, we all know once that shit hit the fan, oh, it's gonna hit the fan. Once Carly find out, I already know she gonna go scorched earth on they ass. I already know. Carly gonna go medieval on them, because you know how she is about Michael. Like, she gonna go off. So I can see why he not saying nothing. But my thing was when Danny came in there, I'm looking at Jason and Carly like, earth to y'all. They talking about, oh, why you didn't say anything to Rocco? Why you think? Are y'all not listening? Like, the boy just lost his mom. Like, yes, he's happy that Rocco got his mother back, but that's just a reminder to him his mama ain't coming back. You know what I'm saying? So I could see why he wasn't ready to talk to Rocco just yet. He doesn't, he's trying to get his emotions in check. Because he don't want Rocco to see or think that, like, oh, I'm jealous of you, that you got your mom back. Like, he ain't trying to rain on that boy parade. So I could totally understand why Danny just need to get out the house for a moment, collect himself, like, naturally. But I do agree with Carly though. It's gonna be a while. Like, I feel like Danny gonna have a lot of ups and downs in his emotions. Um, but as time go on, it's gonna get a little easier for him. With losing his mom. I mean, you never get over it, obviously, but I think as time goes on, he's gonna start getting back to himself. You know what I mean? But it's gonna take time, and that's how grief works. It's a time thing. There's no time limit. You take all the time you want, even if it take you 20 damn years. That's your parent. Especially you losing a parent at that age. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta take your time. So that's why I feel like it's imperative for Jason to be there for him. Like, he ain't got time to be chasing around Valentine all over the damn country. And you can't tell me that Valentine don't keep tabs on people in Port Charles. So you mean to tell me Valentine has no idea what's going on with people in this town? I highly doubt it. Even with Lulu. Because I remember at one point Olivia was talking about using her resources to put the word out about getting her a liver donation. And then on top of that, Nina was talking about running the ad in Crimson. So did they never get an opportunity to run the ad in Crimson? Like, I'm pretty sure Valentine, keeps his ear to them Port Charles streets. So you mean tell me he don't know what's going on? Like, when Lulu made a turn for the worse, he didn't know nothing about that at all? Jack Brennan never got in contact with him secretly and told him? Because I highly doubt it. Hell, even when Helena was alive, she kept tabs on people in that town. Even when she couldn't stand nobody in that town, she kept tabs on their ass. So you can't tell me Valentine don't. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you all thought. And I will see you all later. Have a great night. Peace.